This episode is sponsored by Lumi. Hi, everyone. This is your favorite drag queen, Katya, here to tell you about a company that has changed my life for the better. They have removed the funk from my junk, if you know what I mean. Listen, we already know how much everyone loves Lumi Whole Body Deodorant for its one-of-a-kind, pH-optimized formula. I mean, it controls odor up to 72 hours, so I can do my calisthenics routine in the palm tree next to my house and still smell as fresh as a newly picked rose when I head out for the night on the town with my party posse. Guess what? Lumi isn't just for girls like me. Now you can share the best kept deodorant secret with the men in your life too. Introducing Mando Whole Body Deodorant with the same great formula as Lumi, but it comes in cologne quality scents for pits, packages, and even feet. Say au revoir to BO because Mando's scents, like the ever so sumptuous bourbon leather, is here to save the day and kick that armpit funk to the curb. And right now we have a special offer. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code and link. Use code BALD at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com, code BALD. And if you want some Lumi, use the same code BALD at lumideodorant.com. Place that armpit funk in the junk now with Lumi. Naked never smelled so good. Welcome. Okay, hi, bald. You're bald. You're bald.
You're bald. You know, we have like a bunch of clothes in that closet. Like boy clothes get left here. And then sometimes like 6 months I look for something and I will walk in there and be like, oh, there's those jeans. Oh, there's those shoes I've been looking for. The shit I've been running through my house, going through closets, being like, where is that? It's all here.
You're giving Harkonnen.
What does that mean?
It means the baldies from Dune.
Is it hot?
I think so.
Okay.
The fact that we were not scouted and then headhunted and then cast as extras in Dune 2 as a member of the Harkonnen planet on Gaiety Prime is so flagrant, so hateful, so rotten, and unforgivable. I'm only hoping that Denis Villeneuve, if he gets his shit together, will realize the error of his ways and right that wrong by casting us as extras. I don't want a line. I can't act well. I know that. But I won't mess up the movie with dialogue, but I will stink up that set as an extra in the background. And he better come
knocking
correct.
on doors, opening, checking out. Yeah.
Mama, both of us.
And no lines.
Famous, bald, not great actors. But I will love to be in the background of that, on that set with Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet and, you know, all those people.
I think you're a good actor.
I'm not, but it's okay. I appreciate the comment.
And when I say I'm not, sometimes people are like, no, you're an actor. I say, it's okay if we're not good at everything.
Yes. I know. I don't like patronizing
I'm not
lies.
good at it, and I don't aspire to be good at it. So it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But I tell you what I am good at. Singing.
Right.
Here we go.
Well, I miss Rehab.
Where's the Grammy? Where's the album?
I'll tell you where.
Where's the album?
This is the thing. You have to put the song. You have to put the song out. You have to put the song out.
Wait, hold on.
Did you know that if you don't like Taylor Swift, you hate women?
Also, you hate gay women too.
Read it on the internet.
Mama, get into this though. Get into this. Your feature came out hysterical.
It did?
Hysterical, by the way.
Oh my God.
Here we go. How do I fast forward? I'm sorry. I'm new to the internet. 1 second.
I like this little shirt you got going on here. Where'd you get that?
A thrift store.
Wow. Some old Palm Springs gay died.
Yeah, literally. There's a missing button. Pour one out for the gay guy. I'm not going to play that because I don't know how to fast forward.
Pour one out for the gay guy. That's like, honestly, pour one out for the gay guy. I found that a lot of trans women call gay men gay guys, which I love the alliteration there.
Gay guy.
He was just some gay guy.
Well, you know, Macy Robin, rock and roll gay guy.
Yeah,
fabulous. Gay guy.
I follow Blizzy online. Do you follow Blizzy?
Wait, are those the people who like...
Blizzy McGuire, who's like Detective Fierce.
Oh.
Sergeant
Oh,
Yeah.
we have some questions.
Yeah. The other day she tweeted like, I met this guy and I thought he was going to be mask vibes and it was just some gay guy.
Well, you know how when you come like your moment with Sharon Stone on Instagram when you find out that she followed you and not me, of
Right.
course. My wig was flipped and ripped off and thrown in the dumpster when I realized that these incredible people follow me on Instagram and they only follow like 400 people, and I'm going to tell you who they are in just a moment. Just hold, please, for some riveting. Oh my God. Well, it is my birthday, so my texts are blowing up.
You guys, it's Katya's birthday.
It is, yeah. Wow, incredible.
Can I be honest? I think that's the worst part of a birthday is the phone assault.
Oh, yes.
The constant.
I enjoy it.
And I want to say I'm not grateful.
But guess who?
Constant.
No, I love it. I love the attention.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
She follows me on Instagram. It's cunty. She's counting my birthday years, but she didn't get up to 42, so I'm gonna give her some time.
42, how does it feel?
Great. I just got out
Let's
of
just
rehab.
keep going past that. Okay, great. We don't have to elaborate. I think one word is enough.
Well, I'm fat as a house now.
I know that you think you're fat now.
You didn't notice that. Well,
You know, when you do that, how do you get that much air in your body?
air. It's food.
No,
I've
it isn't.
been eating so much.
I did just watch
I
you eat
went
Taco
to
Bell.
rehab and I eat the food. No, yeah, I know I'm fat.
I think this episode should unofficially be the rehab special because she and I have not filmed in a month and a half.
And I'm about to burn a hole in this chair.
And I visited you in rehab. I'm not saying I deserve a pat on the back, but I took the 1.5 mile Uber.
Start right there, honey.
Here's a list of all the people who didn't visit you in rehab.
Oh,
Becky,
it's
Linda,
Donna, Pat, Lori, Shelly, Brian, Aaliyah, Rose, Brian, Darren, and Ulysses. You are on my shit list. On my shit list. Now, I previously had considered myself to be a very wonderful, high-flying social butterfly with numerous friends in and out of the Los Angeles area.
You'll go to everything for 12 seconds.
I will show
up early,
leave early.
Eat, ask where the food is, even if there's not food at the event.
I do a round, I go to the bathroom, and then I do the Irish goodbye.
which is to take something.
You steal
The
something.
Irish goodbye,
you
which is take
throw a
some wallets, some
Molotov
iPhones,
cocktail.
and you throw a Molotov, and you steal someone's car.
Yeah. So it's not that nobody visited me in rehab because that's not the truth. Now, I've been to 4 treatment centers in my life.
Right.
Since, but I've never stayed at 30 days somewhere. It was horrible.
Right.
It was horrible. Horrible. It was horrible. I hated every single fucking minute of it. So
Is it supposed to be fun?
It can
What
be.
rehab is like?
Promises
yes.
Cliffside Malibu where you ride horses in the sunset. And then, I
Well,
don't know.
how about this? For your birthday, I'll get your Uber back to rehab. How about that?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure. It's not as if we know someone who went to rehab and we went in and visited that person and that person did not visit me. I'm looking at you, bitch. You know who you are.
I know who it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And we took like a 90-minute car ride out there.
Mama, we hit traffic fiercely on the way
Like
home.
2 hours.
2 hours. Thank you.
Us stuck in a car together for 2 hours.
Honey, ran out of things to talk about. And I had that's what I had to go back to treatment right after suicidal ideation.
Girl. So,
Girl, let me tell you. So you and Fina were so lovely. They came by.
once, by the way. Once.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I love that we visited though, and I FaceTimed you a lot.
Yes.
Every time I talked to you or visited, you had your shoes and coat on like you were about to leave. Every time she was by the door with like a suitcase packed, being like, yeah, just 15 more days.
Well, the irony is when I left a whole all the bedding, a whole bureau full of like clothes, all my medication. Because I was like
You were like, Wile E. Coyote.
Well, because
like,
I was reading my Dune book with my coat on and my shoes, and then I just hit it.
literally a phone alarm went off, and you were like, goodbye.
I gotta tell you that last day and a half day, it was Saturday, because we don't have groups on Saturday and Sunday. And I left for some reason on a Sunday. And the whole Saturday and the half Sunday, longest day and a half of my fucking life.
Right.
Longest day and a half. Anyways, back to the people who didn't visit me. These motherfuckers that I enjoy many lovely social engagements with. They did not come visit me in rehab. These people that I hang out with all the time, not people I work with, people that I hang out with all the time, enjoy many social engagements with for the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Not oh, we should come visit you. Oh, I'd love to come visit you. Radio fucking silence. You're on my shit list, bitch.
I don't think people thought you had a phone, number one.
That is crazy because I FaceTimed with them.
Oh, I didn't think you had a phone until you got one and started texting me.
Yeah.
I didn't bother.
Mama, I had nothing to do but text people.
Right.
So Jennifer Coaches, fabulous Netflix producer, a director for our Netflix show came.
Of course.
We had a lovely time. You and Fina
she was
came.
checking out the facility for herself. You know. Her addiction to adult braces has gone a little far. No, she's addicted to going to the mall and getting threaded. She's got about 1 millimeter hairs left.
She's addicted to going to the mall and getting glamour shots of herself. By the way,
she's addicted to going mattress shopping when she has no inclination to buy one. She's just going to the stores and going like...
No, when she's already got a house filled with mattresses.
Nothing but. Stapled to the wall.
Padded room.
Have you thought about doing a padded room for you? I gotta tell you this. I thought of you.
What? Escape room? Escape room? Escape room?
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this.
No.
Okay. Oh my God. We are psychically linked. I'm psychic.
No, you told me.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So I was in Atlanta. What was I doing there?
Working?
Oh, I DJ'd the Wussy magazine.
Oh, yeah.
The Wussy
Love
Fest.
Love them. Brigitte Bidet?
I know you went to rehab, but I experienced a party with no air conditioning. So like when it comes to struggles, you were sitting in your air conditioning.
Yeah.
We got to go back to the rehab because I got to talk about the sound effects at your rehab. But let's go back to me for a second because this is my podcast and I have been towing the line without you. I had to call in Monet Exchange.
Oh,
that's
God.
how bad it's been.
Oh, but you know what though? You looked great.
She looked great.
Y'all looked great together.
You.
Talking about how it was crazy. Thank you very much.
We looked like because we both had top ponytails.
You looked.
We
both of you looked
like
cunty.
Bring It On, the Clovers, and the what are they? The Wildcats or whatever.
Something Thundercats. I was expecting the camera to pan down and have all just semen everywhere, all over you guys, leaking out of the hole.
So I'm in Atlanta.
Yep.
And I'm DJing the Wussy Fest party. It's the opening party. Fun. It's in the basement of an abandoned mall, which is fine. Gay people love weird. And I was excited because I thought, no tea to this party. I wasn't exactly doing it for the money. So I was just excited to
put them on their broke ass.
When I'm saying there's like corporate gigs you do where you're like, this money.
But the $3 no AC gig.
No, what I mean is I said yes to this gig without knowing even how much I wanted to do the gig.
You were philanthropic.
Yes, not philanthropic, but it's a real gay, independent, queer thing.
They're actually fun people.
So I'm like, yes. Yeah. It's going to be guys, drugs, drag queens, gay guys, body glitter, cheap body glitter.
Yeah.
It was 175,000 degrees, and it was an hour and a half long set, and I knew 20 minutes in, I knew
this is the night the lights will go out in Georgia.
Yes, seriously, it was so hot. And then I got to tell you what happened.
I'm going to beat this bitch with a bat.
The DJ decks are all here, and I try to do sexy dancing. So I walked out in front of the DJ decks, and I'm in my outfit, covered in sweat. And I go like this, and I put my hands up. This is the DJ decks, and I'm going like this, and the people are happy, whatever. They love the butt, right? They love the butt.
Ooh, sexy.
Front row, lesbies. I'm Trixie.
Yeah. They love the butt.
They love the butt. They love
it.
3 fingers, 2 fingers, all of it. So I accidentally apparently unplugged something while I was dancing. So I go back to my decks, and my right platter has disconnected and has error messages. So then I go, and this was the week that thing happened to Grimes at Coachella where she had a tech meltdown. So I'm going, okay, well, these things happen. Because I had a short wig on. So I was going, a short human unit. I did the drag queen thing where I just wet it down, put on my short human unit.
No, you take the human unit, you remove 6 tracks from the back.
Yeah, because I want it sparse. I want Gollum. I want 6.5 hairs.
They can't see the tracks. They don't know you're a drag queen.
Well, I took one track, cut it into pieces, glued them all over. You know what I did? I put on a wig and then put on one of those rubber caps, one of those hooks to pull the highlights through. That's what I had on.
A frosting cap.
A frosting cap. I had a frosting cap on because I knew I wanted to look fuckable, right? So then,
wait. I'm walking through the workroom with a frosting cap on.
Baby,
I'm doing it.
Baby.
Riff Raff from Rocky Horror.
L'Oreal Farrah, like iced. Yes. So then I go, okay. And in the moment, luckily, I have my flash drive plugged in this side. luckily, planning ahead and counting for the worst thing to happen counts. I reach in my breasts, I pull out my other flash drive, plug it in, and that way this side at least has music. So by ear, I have to beat match and mix to this side, right? And then while that song's playing, I go back around this time and I cosplay as sexy dancing. What I'm really doing is pulling out wires and plugging them back in, and I fixed it and no one knew.
Oh, right. Round of applause for Miss Tech Diva. Miss, thank you very much.
So I know you've been to rehab, but some of us have really struggled.
Hardships.
It was so hot. The sweat was rolling over my lashes into my eyes. They were burning so bad. And because my lashes are a Venus flytrap, I couldn't even take a tissue and dab my eye. It was just sweat. So I was DJing like this.
Now, so just for reference, people at home, if you are sweating, now I'm currently not on drugs, and we recorded with Tammy Brown. That'll probably be out next week or maybe the next, I don't know. I'm wearing a t-shirt, not on drugs, lovely AC hair, still sweating.
Right.
You are not a sweater.
If I'm sweating, you've died. I'm dead serious. You know, I was at something recently where I said,
I'm the strangers with candy dad.
yes. Or the beginning of The Ring. Like,
yes, I'm the bent neck bitch from that Girl on Haunted Hill. This episode is sponsored by Lumi. Hi, everyone. This is your favorite drag queen, Katya, here to tell you about a company that has changed my life for the better. They have removed the funk from my junk, if you know what I mean. Listen, we already know how much everyone loves Lumi Whole Body Deodorant for its one-of-a-kind pH-optimized formula. I mean, it controls odor up to 72 hours, so I can do my calisthenics routine in the palm tree next to my house and still smell as fresh as a newly picked rose when I head out for the night on the town with my party posse. Guess what? Lumi isn't just for girls like me. Now you can share the best-kept deodorant secret with the men in your life, too. Introducing Mando Whole Body Deodorant with the same great formula as Lumi, but it comes in cologne-quality scents for pits, packages, and even feet. Say au revoir to B.O. because Mando's scents, like the ever-so-sumptuous bourbon leather, is here to save the day and kick that armpit funk to the curb. In a clinical study, men who showered with soap and used Mando Whole Body Deodorant in their pits had an odor score of 0 out of 10 after 12 hours. No odor. Men who showered with soap alone had an armpit odor score of 8 to 10 after 12 hours. Last night, I put my house's heat up to 8,500 degrees, cooked some sizzling fajitas with extra hot ghost pepper sauce, and ran several laps around the entirety of the Hollywood Hills. Normally, I'd be a sweaty, disgusting mess, but with Mando, I was dry as a bone and fresh as a cucumber in the English countryside. And right now, we have a special offer. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code and link. Use code BALD at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com, code BALD. And if you want some Lumi, use the same code BALD at lumideodorant.com. Place that armpit funk in the junk now with Lumi. Naked never smelled so good.
I was at something recently and I said, all I'm going to say is you're lucky that it's me here and not Katya because she would have went home already.
Mama.
That's what I said to them. That's what I said to them. I said she would have went home already.
Now I'm out of rehab. I had nothing to lose. You better come correct with that, AC. If I don't see, literally, if you don't have a Montclair, like, if you're not like shrink wrapped in Montclair, like goose down.
Yeah.
I'm not coming on anywhere near that set.
Because before you went to rehab, if it was hot, you'd be like, look what you made me do. Like, I learned it from you, Dad, you know? And you'd line up the 6.5 yards of cocaine. You'd total recall, prolapse open your nose and just
it actually the septum comes up and it's just a big big
comes
giant
off like Michael Jackson. It just comes right off. You got one of those big ponytails. Yeah.
So that's like an anteater nose with cocaine.
Yes.
God,
so
cocaine
when I went
is
to your
so
rehab,
corny.
and I'll read
cocaine is so corny, by the way. Cocaine is so corny.
It's
Y'all doing cocaine.
It's so
Switch
corny.
to meth.
At least go to
good.
the bathroom.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so sick of the cocaine in public. Have some decorum.
Oh, I know. People are they're so brazen and outlandish with ketamine. It's like ketamine.
Oh, I don't do drugs. I just do ketamine. It's literally
like
that.
I'm taking fish oil pills. That's what it's like. I'm taking
I
my
got a
omega
B12
threes.
shot.
Yeah, my omega threes.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
It's crazy.
But Mama, I need to get back to the guest list.
Yeah.
The guest list at my
They're exclusive.
my 50 year, my golden, whatever you call that, birthday, whatever the next big birthday party I have. Oh, there's 6 people on the list.
Right.
There's the guest list of 6 people because I am so girl. Oof, I don't like pity parties. I really don't like feeling sorry for myself. I allow myself a little like a small window of resentment. But there are a certain type of people out there. I don't even think they listen to this podcast, but I am so plucked that they didn't even offer to come Ooh, plucked. There for 30 days. These people do not have regular jobs. They do not have regular jobs.
We don't know anybody with a job.
No,
we don't.
Nobody has the people's primary mode of employment here in Los Angeles is, like you said, to inject their balls and dick with silicone and then get P&P'd for about 14 and a half days in a row.
In this country of Los Angeles, everybody
is injecting.
Everybody has a forklift up their ass.
Mama. It is giving.
Everybody has the infinity glove up their ass. The Thanos infinity glove up their ass.
A glove.
Yeah.
Gloves.
Your ability to close your asshole.
Honey.
Snap. Disintegrate it. Right?
Drop shipment of adult diapers. Snap.
Amazon delivery 1 day Prime. Get the dipes down, honey. Get the dipes back on the ass.
Wikipedia fissure. Snap on the
fissure perforation, honey. You have such a big hole in your colon that, but when you take a shit, your dick could get confused and take a left to Albuquerque, and guess what? You have a turd in your leg.
No, Mama, their turds are literally they're strayed like the Israelites out of.
The turds are wayward.
The Israelites out of the desert. They're
troubled youth.
They're troubled youth.
Troubled youth.
It's like, when those first graders are walking with the cord. The cord snaps and they just disperse. That's all the turds going through the colon perforations into the colons the turds are bumping up against their kidney,
right?
Bumping up against their liver. They're going down into the leg.
Unless, of course, you're vegan, then you don't poop.
Right.
You just breathe a lot.
What about shit ass?
What is that?
Shit ass is when you have not just a shitty ass. It's when you have the crack of your ass is like dark. Stained dark.
Let's take a break. I did somebody else's podcast and I kept saying, let's take a break. And they were like, what do you, you're not the producer. What? Shut up. And I was like, okay. I don't like your tone.
Okay, back to Rehab.
Yeah, so nobody came to see you except me and Fina. And by the way,
No, listen, let's you, Fina, love it. Tim, Haley, love. I had breakfast with them today. Jennifer. And Ash Gordon.
Love, of course.
Yes, Ash Gordon.
Angel on earth.
Angel. This woman deserves everything.
She does.
World. She is so incredible. We just finished an album. The good news is that I just finished an album with Killingsworth, Tomas, Ash, and Shiny, who I would still suck the dick clear off his human body.
Love Shiny.
And he is very uncomfortable with me saying that.
Well,
he has a girlfriend. I have made it very inappropriately clear on many occasions that I would service him in a variety of sexual ways.
Do you ever flirt? Because I feel like you go 0 to 60.
0 to 600.
There's flirtation, there's essay,
and then there's
sort
ED.
of like
when there's
when there's ED. But there's essay, and then there's a lot of lovely avenues to traverse in the middle. You could say, like, if he was single,
not interested,
you could find out he's single, and maybe the next day you ask, "Oh, what kind of girls do you like? Oh, you don't like, you like boys, okay."
And that's
maybe
when
the
next day you go.
Next day you go, "Oh, do you want to hang out after work? Do you want to like?"
Yeah. And I show up in a champagne teddy stained with sweat in a my frosted cap from L'Oreal.
But even that would be better than what you've been doing, which is straight men we work with. At work, you go, I would suck the turd out of your ass and eat the corn, right? And that man with a wife at work goes...
It's like when I go to Reno, who's a lovely PA on Netflix. I'm like, "Hey, Reno, have you heard the good news?" He's like, "What?" I was like, "That I would rotor-root your fucking rectum with my fucking head."
Right. And he's like, "Can you put your wig on and get on set? Because we're behind." Yeah.
Ozempic. Talk about it.
Okay. This isn't me being like, so you guys think I'm skinny. This is
I
me
think
being
you have
like,
a eating disorder.
Every single post now
is Ozempic.
Every single thing I post, the comment is, "Oh girl, Ozempic."
Yeah.
Some of us have just been depressed.
Yeah, some of
us can't eat dairy.
Yeah, some of us have autoimmune disorders from stress.
Honey, some of us have arthritis.
Yeah.
And can't eat food.
Yeah.
So
TMJ, clock the TMJ.
Mama,
sweetie,
mama,
darling.
I had to go to a jaw specialist, a maxio something surgeon. They took X-rays of my head, and they said,
little head.
Yes, they said the soft tissue and the bone in my jaw is so deteriorated They said you have to get your TMJ, your arthritis, under control immediately.
Yeah.
Because
Stop
the
taking
joints are
Ozempic.
damaged.
Yeah.
Probably permanently.
Yeah.
So they had to give me full head, shoulder, and neck Botox. We're talking upwards of 16 injections.
Well, you look very smooth.
All over. And not in the cool ways. Not in the
you
sexy
still
ways.
got. Oh yeah.
All
why couldn't they
in
do
the
up there?
muscles.
I noticed you all got them lines up there.
Because it wasn't for beauty, it was for muscles.
Well, why can't they just do it for?
It's autumn sunrise. Then they take a needle this big.
Oh,
cortisol.
the cortisone.
Yeah,
cortisone.
Corazon
Mi
shot.
corazón, mi fuego.
In the jaw. And
Yeah.
the woman goes, so there's going to be some discomfort. And I look at her, I say, can you just cut the shit, Beverly? Is this going to be the worst? And she goes, she was like,
At
people
least she
say
didn't
it hurts a lot. And I'm like, thank you though.
Yeah.
Because these dentists who go, you're going to feel pressure. Pressure.
Oh, pressure. How about when
Pressure. My leg's been cut off.
How about pressure when they put one leg up and then they?
Honey.
I was like, who are you trying to
needle
kill here?
And by the way, I'm so depressed about my disabled joint now that I'm crying in the office. So they're giving me needles
Pussy.
all over. Then they're putting the huge needle in my joint, and I'm just sobbing, but trying not to move because the needle's so deep in there.
Oh god.
It hurts so fucking bad. And then I got to do the weekly injections still. So every fucking Monday, I take 3 methotrexate, which they use for aborting babies.
Woman,
That's how femme I am.
pussy.
Thank you. So
I'm so pussy. I gotta take.
I'm so pussy. I'm taking Plan B, honey. Girl, Ozempic, Plan B. So then I got to take the Humira auto injector, stab down the leg.
Well, you don't have to stab.
Well, I do. Stab in the leg, and they say you can either do that or you can pinch here. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
No, that's the way to do it. For my brief, I had a flirtation with HGH back in the day. A flirtation,
Right?
Like a meet cute, a little amuse bouche with it, and you just literally, it's a diabetic needle. It's
Right.
just go boop, 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 boop. It's like I did to Amy's cat.
I wasn't built for. I mean, Humira and methotrexate worked me out. But I ran 5 miles the other day. Couldn't believe it. I cried during the run.
Yeah, but I would caution you to because those steroid injections are temporary relief. So
This
just be
wasn't a
careful.
steroid injection.
Okay, but you should. I think you could really put a fun spin on it. Listen to this. You have David tape you to the chair, put a
Right.
gag in your mouth.
Who do you think did the first injection?
David.
Yes.
But
I'm
you need
sitting
to
at
go
the kitchen
full
counter.
damsel. You need to go damsel in distress and like, ooh,
Right. Ball gag.
Yes, that's
Pulp
what I mean.
Fiction.
Yeah. Like you need to be like a struggling victim.
A gimp.
Yes.
Latex gimp outfit.
He drags you out of the chest.
Yeah.
You're in full latex with a one of those tubes.
Nipple clamps. Yeah.
Cock and ball torture.
Oh, CBT?
Cage. No, cage.
CBT.
Yeah.
But my clit. So my swollen clit in the dick cage.
No, swollen clit pumped with saline. Hello.
My Nikki fan. 6.5 gallons. It's dragging behind me like a watermelon. You kidding? You kidding?
Like a hot water bag.
Babe, Tina. The first day he did it, David's like, just shut up and sit. He's going to put the needle in, and I'm stopping. I'm going, wait a minute.
No, you can't.
Let's just talk about this. I'm like, because but you really just have to do it.
Yeah, you go bam, bam, bam.
And then I have-
intramuscular.
Yeah, and then I have one word I yell. I don't know why. I go, Christmas, Christmas, and then it's over.
Oh, that's like your safe word.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I went to your rehab.
No, you do the Tabitha, because every day I
But I
fantasize
know
about
what-
doing Tabitha Takes Over Rehab Edition. And I'm like,
I have
every
an
time
i-
I was like, I'm going to blow it up.
Honey,
We're going to do Demo Reno.
I
Raise the
had
building.
an idea of what you paid for it.
RAZE, raise the building.
I had an idea of what you paid for it.
Oh, yeah.
I walked in, I looked around, I kicked the tires. I went,
Yeah.
okay,
Male
we got,
staff.
We got about $85 worth of West Elm furniture in here. Okay.
West Elm. Honey, those ads on Instagram that are literally just a Chinese scam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We actually, you send money and then you send more money and you get no furniture.
You get a FedEx box of plastic bags.
And that's all fine. Like
Yeah.
they're not meant to make you want to stay forever, right?
Excuse your mouth. But if you're going to spend a lot of money, thank you very much. And every 20 minutes, male staff,
What are they male staffing?
female staff,
What?
male staff.
Let's take a break. What I found abominable at your rehab was the the design in the kitchen,
Male staff.
and I don't ever want to go there, and I don't want them to be mad at me.
No.
I know
You're
you
never
do
gonna
the
go there.
Lord's work.
Some of them, listen, this is shout out to the techs because they're cunty.
course.
They're cunty.
Of course.
Yeah.
That all matters. Rehab
That
matters.
fucking kitchen was
And can I just say, as a reno star, pull the cabinets off the wall, sand them down, refinish them, put new knobs on them. It's a 2-day project and it's not that expensive. That like 2006 Fiesta kitchen, girl.
How about that squiggly top thing with the recessed lights? How about
I hate recessed lighting.
Mama, how about the recessed can lights? So when my reading light in my room was a can light, a cool temperature recessed, which gives no other vibe than Saw.
Right.
Let's play a game. Saw.
Yeah.
Let's play a game. Try. I dare you to. You have 30 days to not gnaw off your own leg and beat yourself to death with it.
Right.
Clock is ticking.
What I found egregious is, of course, it's an echoey place, right? Hardwood floors, tall ceilings, very beautiful tall ceilings. I actually kept thinking, God, this could be such a beautiful house.
It was in a gorgeous neighborhood with
really
very
was.
very overpriced houses there.
I signed in, love that, because when you and I went to visit our friend at Rehab, they didn't sign me in. They didn't check my pockets. I could have just came in with my 6 kilos of coke
with a brick
and-
of meth. Yeah, I'm
I would've gone-
100%.
male staff, and then just giving them cocaine and left. Like, but the one you were at, they had the most horrible. Oh God, I feel like they're gonna watch this. They had
So
the
fucking
most,
what?
They had the most horrible wave sounds playing.
Every room had at the foot of the door or the it was a
was like,
noisemaker from Amazon. No.
It was trying to be waves, but it wasn't waves. Literally that.
It was this. It was a white noise machine that functioned nary at all. It did not function. It served its purpose not at all. Because what you did hear was that horrible fucking white noise and every single word that's happening in the room.
Yeah.
So, and then I was given the great pleasure, wonderful pleasure of being in the back room where there are 2 slatted barn doors. So there's no privacy there's no auditory privacy.
Well, I hate barn doors. I understand.
Well, yeah. Well, then also they're painted over about 6 times so they don't close. So every time I got a good warning for the male staff by the clunk, clunk, clunk of the barn doors not shutting.
Right.
It was a really wonderful experience. I can't wait to go back.
And you will. And you will.
You're bald.
I hate barn doors because people put them on bathrooms. And so
Mama.
bathroom sounds and smells.
Or
barn
smells.
doors don't even close.
No, barn doors don't close. And also when you have slatted ones, there's no privacy from...
Just shit smells
There's
and shit sounds.
all you hear is
bellowing down the hallway. Over.
Also, the indignity of me having to steal olive oil from the kitchen to go quickly jerk off in the shower after my male staff. I know I got 20 minutes. I'd steal the extra virgin olive oil in a cup from the kitchen, run into the barn doors on the shower.
Right.
And then I would furiously like rub one out. And then for some reason they
It
had
wasn't this. It was this.
It was like, hold on.
Yeah. Have you ever sharpened a pencil? It was a lot like that.
Furiously jerk off with no porn, of course. And it was, I think I jerked off twice in a month, which is a real record for me. The only saving grace was some of the staff was really incredible, including who coined so many phrases, Menti B being one of them, for short for mental breakdown. That is so funny to me. So funny to me. And we had a lot of laughs.
You know when you say something powerful and people are like,
I was like, what are you
Menti
doing?
B. I was just telling you to hurry up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We get it. You're crackhead. God. Quit littering the story with stuff. What if it was details?
No, she was great. And then lovely guy. I probably can't. I can't talk about him by name.
Let's talk about the art therapy. So I've been doing. My therapist told me to get crayons, and I said, crayons. Don't patronize me, bitch. I might be bald, but I'm not Tommy Pickles. I'm not a child.
What did you?
I get watercolor.
Oh yeah.
And I start to my watercolor. By the way, I love it. I put on my headphones. I sit outside. I watercolor.
Fabulous.
I love it. I paint that day a Polly Pocket, a teal Polly Pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And you send me your art therapy. So I send you my teal Polly Pocket, and you send me The Grudge.
I think I actually have it.
I have both of them.
Oh, you do?
I have both of them. Put them up on now. Put them up now.
Wait.
Put them on our Instagram. It's my.
Your mother wants you.
Yeah.
This is me at Rehab.
Oh yeah.
That's me going to the bathroom, and you can hear through the barn doors. Where is it? Where is it?
Zoom in on my face. This Polly Pocket. I'm gonna show the room.
Where's mine?
Gorgeous
I know
art.
I have mine.
This person.
Oh, I got it right here.
Not
I got it right
unlike
here.
the small. Yeah. Not unlike the. This reminds me of in the movie when the house is haunted and the kid is doing drawings. And the mom's like, "What's that?" And he's like, "I see this at night." You know what I mean? And what did your therapist say when they walked by and saw this?
He was like, cute. I don't know. I was a 41-year-old. I was a 41-year-old
so
crack.
you're
I was
doing
using
great.
crayons. I mean, shit.
Because they want to give you colored pencil because, right?
Well, I mean, mama, they had the knife. Once we had steak for dinner, and I was like, "Can I have a knife?" I was like, "Can I have a knife?" No, and they had to unlock the knife.
They said, "Nice try."
And imagine if I was just like, "Thank you so much."
Well, that's what they don't want.
I know.
Speaking of, I rewatched Invisible Man.
With Elizabeth Moss?
Yes, and the part where the knife slit in public, where her sister,
I know.
her sister's
that
throat.
was the gaggiest, and because they had that fun moment with the they're both making fun of the waiter in the restaurant. It was like a really like frou-frou restaurant, and then she was like, "I believe you."
Yeah,
it was cunt.
And then you see her eyes look to the floating knife, and then Elizabeth Moss is like, "What?" Knife slit, then throw it in hand. Gag.
Cunty. I saw that in Germany, bitch. Yeah. I think you're with me.
She's definitely a Scientologist, but that whore can act.
Mama,
it's amazing.
I'm going to be a Scientologist tomorrow.
Babe, girl, get into it.
I don't grow Shelly Miscavige. I don't care.
Make me go missing.
Yeah. You think I'm going to take life advice from Leah Remini?
Let me tell you, she's probably not paying property taxes.
Thank you.
Let's get into that, bitch. Property taxes?
Mama.
The robbery,
the tomfoolery.
And you know what happened to me in Milwaukee?
What?
You know I didn't pay my property taxes.
You had to go to City Hall.
City of Milwaukee took my house, and I had to go to Milwaukee City Hall and appeal and pay all the fees. My fees there are like $2,000 a year, my property taxes, but because of all the late fees and the penalties, I paid $8,000.
Jesus, you know they say rent, and I know we're gonna veer into the territory of unrelatable rich fuckheads, but I have to say that. You know, they always say renting is a scam.
It is.
But also home ownership is very scam-likely.
Maybe they got you for 18 years. And on 18th birthday, you'll find out it wasn't his. They really do.
It's scam-likely.
My mom's house.
Taxes, fees, what? For what? I mean, girl, it was crazy.
My condo in Milwaukee, it was $120,000, right? Very
cheap.
Affordable home.
Yeah, cheap.
300 square feet. It's a closet.
How much is 300 square feet? I have no reference.
Maybe like that closet, this room, and this bathroom. It's small.
That for real?
I pay $2,000 a year on property taxes. My house here.
We can't even get into it.
We can't even get into it. And I know owning a home is a privilege, but I didn't understand property taxes. I didn't know. It's so crazy. You owe money for your house existing on Earth.
Yeah. Why? I know you're wondering why am I so red? Well, because I've been the only thing that I was able to do at Rehab was convince them to take us tanning 3 times in a row.
In the car, tell them what you call the car.
The druggy buggy.
Is that like a clinical term?
Yes. Are you kidding me? The white van. Now, so you know what adds insult to injury is that I have been to a treatment center that is boo-boo the fool, no cook. We had to fend for ourselves, groceries, share a room, and to suffer the indignity of having to load up into a white pedo rape van and then get carted to a meeting in Surprise, Arizona, where people are vaping on carburetors in a church basement. That's tough.
Surprise, Arizona.
Surprise, bitch. Yeah.
I can't take that.
It's too much.
Surprise, Arizona.
We're hunting for scorpions with golf clubs.
By the way, drag is so played out. That literally could be a drag queen's name.
Yeah.
Surprise, Arizona.
Yeah. Well, we discussed earlier that I'm back on Canada versus New Mexico, wherever the fuck their drag race is doing.
Now, by the way, in
Canada
in a
versus
time
Laos.
where world relations are very trepidatious,
I know.
Why are these shows called, well, I'm on Drag Race, Nuclear War. Like, all these names are so
Iran
crazy.
versus Russia. Like, what
literally, well, I'm on Drag Race, Kuwait versus the world. Like, it's really crazy.
It's wild. But I'm going on as Gwen. I have a selfie stick, a long flat wig, and a bunch of bracelets.
Yes, because this is the thing. Drag queens
They're doing
kindred spirits.
They're doing carnival floats from the get-go for the mini challenge.
Zumanity,
yeah.
just for their workroom entrance.
It's crazy.
Now, drag queens, back in the day, our sisters in the club, of course, are the trans women.
Yeah.
And our other cousins, our one-eyed
CDs.
cousins, are the CDs.
The Tiffany Club.
Yes. The gentlemen who have maybe children and husbands who go out in drag and
they want to feel the sheer leg fantasy of it.
Yeah, and their kink is to look at and be looked at.
Yeah.
And they often, let's say, aren't giving an illusion.
No, it's your Uncle Bob in a wig.
And you're a showgirl, you're in glitter and your giant wig and your boa, and you're like, fuck me.
Yeah.
And then they come up and they're like,
hey, honey.
you girls look nice.
Yeah, I really love what you're doing on stage there,
Yes.
little lady.
And they're often in, let's say, Charlotte Russe. On a good
honey,
day.
and Taylor Loft.
Yes.
It's going to
They're in
turtleneck with one necklace with a single pendant.
Black jeans,
black
an Ugg
jeans.
boot, and a blouse.
Maybe a chain belt over a sweater.
Maybe. With a barrette.
What do you think about whale tails?
Maybe one of those.
Yeah.
But I think what Drag Race needs is 11 cunty drag queens from all over the states.
And Gwen.
It needs to cast a lovely CD from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Who has nothing but denim.
Yeah.
And women's flannels.
Well, she really goes to broke at that finale when she brings out all the bracelets. And she goes like this.
Oh, she brings out her ring with her birthstone. It's
Topaz.
this big peridot.
Peridot.
And she goes up to the judges and she goes, and then she takes her little black fake Chanel boots and she just walks out. You know what it is? It's always a sundress.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always the first person dance at the club at 8 p.m.
No, I think
the CD is out there like this.
No,
Always. It's always this.
You know what my fantasy is though? My fantasy is I am coming with a chunky cable knit off the shoulder sweater dress with a chain belt, and then a boot cut jean with a mule or like a 2-inch mule with a mother of pearl toe buckle. Oh yeah, and I'm going French tip press-ons, badly glued.
Yes.
Rooted side part,
no
hard
lashes.
front. No, are you kidding me?
No foundation.
No. Excuse you. I would do bare minerals. I do a frosty
and the wrong
lip.
color.
Yeah.
Super light. Super light.
Super light. So that light bounces off of it.
And definitely use your real hairline.
100%. 100%. The wig is sitting back here. The wig is sitting back. Oh, it's very Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. And also, I'm doing black eyeliner way
under. Yeah, way under the eye.
And a cat eye that goes down.
Oh. And if you do a lash, make sure it's a 301 and it hangs off the edge
drowned
of your eye.
cat eye.
Definitely.
Drowned cat eye and then spider. I'll cut the 301 and then I'll glue it about an inch off the lash.
Yeah. Yes. And for the lip, can I just request a dark purple lip liner and a light frosty lipstick? A frost.
A Wet and Wild Frost. That
100%.
is from like 2002.
Frozen grapes. A color like that.
Yeah.
Frozen grapes.
And I'll get my, I will splurge on getting my ears pierced to second hole. So I'll do 2 studs.
By the way, don't badmouth Wet and Wild.
I'm not. I'm just saying it's from 2002, so it's all gummed up.
Oh, it's yes, of course.
Yeah, it's all gummed up.
It's really...
So I'm really going to give it to him. And I'm going to wear a choker because I would never show this Adam's apple.
Right.
A velvet choker with a cameo on it.
Chunky cowl neck sweater.
That's what I mean, over the shoulder. Yeah.
You have to.
And Taylor Loft clearance section.
I just think drag has gotten so good. We need to remind people that there's a lot of different fun cross-dressing going on in the world. And some of it's not showgirl material.
Yes, and also listen, I'm gonna burn up those challenges. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
I'm gonna burn up the challenges. I'm gonna do great. I'm just not gonna do carnival float on the runway because I feel like that's corny now. It's also so expensive.
Girl,
who has the money to do that? I don't even have the money to do that, and I have a lot of money.
if you and I were on All Stars now, which we're about to start Pit Stop this week, I can't wait to see what these rich drag queens are pulling
nuts.
out.
It's too much.
You and I were on Drag Race now.
We'd go right into the workroom and then walk right out.
Grab some lipstick right on the mirror and be escorted out. Yes. That's what would happen.
They wouldn't even turn the engine off the van.
Girl, Idol, RuPaul herself is waiting to drive us home.
They'd be like, so we noticed you brought suitcases.
What are those about? Don't unpack. Bring a carry-on. And by the way, we're going to make you go through TSA because we don't even trust you. Like, we'll be the only drag queens they put through TSA to go on Drag Race. It's really crazy. I can't wait to start it because I was looking at their promo looks and I was like, I don't even know where to get this stuff.
No.
And I don't even aspire to that level of drag.
I don't either. I mean, I'm excited. I got some new boots. I got some new leather boots in the mail. And they are so cunt. They're so cunt for me. Do you know what I mean? They're like cunt for me.
Yeah.
They're cunt for me. And then by comparison, I was saying like earlier, it's like my drag really gives like Thursday night, second choice babysitter in Des Moines.
Right.
Second choice, not the first choice. It's like Thursday night, 9 to 12.
Heavy smoker.
Yes. Gwen.
Gwen.
Oh shit, Donna wasn't available, so we got to call Gwen.
Donna wasn't available, so we're calling Gwen.
And do you think we can trust her around the kids? I mean, she smokes a lot. Last time she almost burned down the house. Yeah, call her.
Right.
It's our anniversary, babe. We got to call her.
Last time we came home, she was blowing smoke directly in the face of our newborn.
The newborn came home had a cigar and was blowing rings.
But that's Gwen.
Boss baby.
That's just Gwen. I know
Gwen.
we're almost up. I have more to say. Hold on.
Wait. I'm not done about this shit list. So this is a public service announcement. If you thought you were my friend and you didn't come visit me in rehab, we got some splaining to do. That's it.
To be honest, when I first came, I brought Fina because I was like, I don't know if she really wants us to visit her. So
Are you joking? Are you joking?
I couldn't tell if you would have even wanted
I was
us to
desperate for you to come visit. I'm so glad you did.
I couldn't have told. I was like, does she really want us out of her face during this? Or does she want us to come? Or I don't know.
God, I love that you came. And Jennifer too. I mean, it was great. Intimidating. Yeah. It was just like, because there wasn't a lot of stimulation.
It was different than when we visited our friend in rehab. Do you remember the meal? We got prepared a meal that was some of the best food I've ever had.
Some of the best food. And where did we eat? By the pool, facing the ocean.
The food was so good.
It was gorgeous. It was a gorgeous spread, a buffet. And then we lounged by the infinity pool overlooking the Pacific Ocean.
Mm-hmm. I felt like Suzanne Summers on Star Island.
Yeah, it was wild. Did. On Starry Island?
Star Island.
What's that?
You know what, that island? I think it's in Miami where like Gloria Estefan lives, and like there's an island where it's like $30 million homes were only super famous, like Suzanne Summers level money, like
Gloria
like Home Shopping Network money.
Oh, wow.
Gloria Estefan. It's like Star Island. And like there's a boat that goes by with tourists that they like hope to see Suzanne Summers, I don't know, sunbathing.
Wow. Well, speaking of stars, we got to end with this. So I was talking to Ash Gordon and I was talking to Gretchen Felker Martin. And I saw 2 great horror movies, but we can save for the next one. I was talking to Gretchen. She was so sweet. She's an incredible author and film critic. And she's like, hey, listen, if you're, I know you're having a tough time. If you ever need like a comfort movie, Moonstruck always hits the spot.
Okay.
And boy, the fuck was she right.
I've never seen it.
It is so good.
What's it about?
It's basically like an ethnic comedy of like an Italian family and a love story. It's like a screwball comedy.
It's 60s, right?
No, 1987. Cher, Nicolas Cage, Olympia Dukakis. It's an incredible ensemble comedy movie.
Is Mermaids the Cher movie?
Mermaids,
the 60s?
Yeah. With Winona Ryder and Christina Ricci.
Okay, sorry.
But this 1987, this is the snap out of it. This is Moonstruck.
Snap out of it.
It's so funny. It's so good. She looks so beautiful. Yeah. She won an Oscar for it. So did, I think, Olympia Dukakis, best supporting actress.
Said, thanks. Do you remember that? Do you remember Queen of Flips saying,
"Oh no,
her Cher"? That's so fierce.
Also, braces, cunty. Gwen has braces, by the way. She has the clear braces. That looks like
Gwen has a glass eye. Why she didn't even bring it? Oh, she left it at home. Like, are you out of your mind?
A caved-in black hole of one eye, and then white braces that look like shit on her teeth.
Absolutely.
You know, like the clear braces that are not clear, and they look like Invisalign? You just had no, not Invisalign. These are the clear
yeah.
that look like you just like chomped on a bunch of corn and didn't chew.
Just get braces. Just get silver.
Absolutely. But Gwen you can't tell her. So she's got those nasty teeth with the caved in glass eye she forgot in the van.
And you know what song sends Gwen to the fucking dance floor?
What?
Black Velvet.
Yeah. Or
A Lot of Miles.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go home, girls, you know.
So, okay, wait. Moonstruck. You got to watch it.
I'll watch it.
It's
probably on
It's
TCM.
perfect. It's a perfect movie. It's so good. It's so funny. It's so cute. It's so romantic. It's so lovely.
What's it about?
It's about an Italian family. They're all like the mother. She's 37 years old, lives with her mother and with her father. And it's like in New York City. And it's a love story between, there's like a screwball love story, but it's really like an Italian family comedy. It's fucking amazing.
Can't wait. I'm going to watch it.
You got to watch it. You'll love it. You'll love it. It's so funny.
I did. The last movie you told me to watch was Saw, and I did watch it.
Oh, with the bone marrow? It's good though. It's good. Loved it.
But you know what though? Why chop off the leg?
Mary-
if you're not going to get it done in the time, what are we doing?
Also, when you're staring down the barrel of a pretty fucking quick decapitation, just say your God, just do that. Just say your Hail Mary and be done.
That's what I watched and I went,
Just save
I
your
would have
Hail
just
Mary.
waited for the head
Just
chop
save
off.
your Hail, because she not only was tasked with putting the tourniquet on, sawing off her own fucking leg, she had to jam a cannula into her bone to get enough bone marrow. I mean, who's gonna fucking do that in 2 minutes?
It kind of was not enough time, I thought.
No, 20. But then it's a real long movie.
What's the worst Saw trap? Because there's some bad ones.
I really didn't like where she had to go rummaging through the needles. That was
Seems
really,
right up your alley.
I know, but that was like, that was a little like, I thought that was a little hateful. It's a little spiteful.
My least favorite is the one in the room where the key to it is on a fishing line in her stomach on a hook. And he has to pull it out her trachea. And if she screams at all above a decibel, they like both die. So he's trying to yank a huge fishing hook with keys on it out her trachea, and her eyes are watering and she's trying not to scream. It's horrible.
I've never heard of that. I never saw that one and I never want to.
That one's horrible.
I never want to see that.
Yeah. Those movies, the older I get, honestly, gore, torture porn is not for me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I kind of am thinking the same thing because, so Gretchen also recommended I see Infested, which is a 2024 French film about spiders that makes arachnophobia look like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
It's scary.
Like I was watching the trailer. She's like, you will fucking scream. She said she cried. And this bitch is sick. This bitch is fucked up. I watched the trailer on my phone. I threw my phone across the room and screamed.
Right.
Disgusting. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it too.
Okay. Bye.
Well, bye.